friends, it's Amanda. Welcome back for more Pinkfresh Studio inspiration. Joining you today for one last Days of Splendor collection layout because of course it is time to move on to November creating and the Oh What Fun line. But first, I wanted to make the most of this pattern paper. It's called Fall in Love. I'm going to use 2 sheets of it. I'm also going to, back the Daisy Heart cut file with these gorgeous 6x6 papers as well. So off camera, I quickly snipped out the left hand side of the Fall in Love paper. Obviously I'm using 2 sheets of that today, and it's so I can create a layered shadow effect with all those gorgeous falling leaves on the left hand side. They're too pretty, and as soon as I saw this paper I've wanted to do this layout and I just hadn't made time for it. So today, instead of doing some Christmas scrapping, it is my last layout with this beautiful fall collection, and it is just stunning. It's so pretty and it just makes me so happy. And yeah, see how I've just laid it ever so slightly to the left, so you still get just that shadowed effect, and I think that looks really terrific. It's simple, but the effect is really, really stunning, and I just thought it was a nice way to showcase that beautiful paper. So I've got that raised side, and then over on this side, I'm going to use the Daisy Heart Wreath cut file with my son's photo, and it's a really lovely full photograph there. And I just want to use, I don't think I'll use the whole cut file. I think I'm just gonna angle it so it's offset by, of course, all those lovely die cuts on the left hand side. So I think that'll look really, really sweet. I'm going to back the cut file with pattern papers from the 6x6 paper pad, and that's what that paper pad is really fantastic for. You know, if you love your big papers like I do, you don't want to snip them all up into little pieces just to back cut files with. So I love getting the 6x6 papers for that. So yeah, going to use them all the way around, and just snip off what I don't think I'll use. So I'm going to commit to the idea and just snip it straight away. Put that to the side, and I'm going to go around and back that now. And there's some really gorgeous patterns in here. Yeah, just so many gorgeous ones. So there we go. I've gone and done that off camera because it was a bit boring watching me glue and stick. I've left a few open, but that's because I think I'll embellish them with some chipboards and things after, and some puffy stickers. But yeah, look, really simple, really beautiful. Just trim off that edge. Oh, look at that. Look, that was not tricky creating at all, and yet look how stunning, and it's simple and it's beautiful and it's really, really lovely for fall. I think that, yeah, a really good effect. So just to make my photo pop that little bit more, I'm just going to foam mount it, and of course his lovely photo is going to go over that flower that has no backing on it. So I'll just pop that in like so, and I want a little bit of it showing because I did purposely not back a couple of them, just so there's, again, lots of paper showing, because I think the papers in this collection, the colours were so divine, and I just think they needed to be showcased more. So coming in with some ephemera die cuts, just lots of leaves that offset the colours in the page. I liked that little journaling there. It said smile often, and it was a really happy day. It was one of those really beautiful autumn days. There was nothing particularly overly special about it. It was just about celebrating fall. And in fact, he'd found this amazingly really large leaf, and it was the most beautiful. You can see in the photo, the colour is beautiful, and it just made him so happy. And I thought that's something those small things that we need to be grateful for sometimes. Just sometimes it is the little things, and yeah, just playing around with some ideas. Now, I did like this little die cut here, but I couldn't quite get it to work yet, so I'm going to sit it to the side and come back to that one. I'll sit it there for now. And yeah, you can see me. I'm not committed. I like the little idea of the little acorn tucked in there. I think that's perfect with all the falling leaves. And I'm just going to tape in just ever so slightly all these little leaves. I'm not gluing the whole thing, I'm just doing the bases, and then I'm folding them so we get lots of texture, so they actually look like the leaves are, because we've got the dimensional ones on the left side, and then with these ones in the cut file as well, lots of movement. And even though and I feel like the heart part of the wreath has disappeared, the reason I actually chose this particular cut file wasn't actually because it was a heart, but actually because I felt like it had flow and movement. And now that you can see the leaves going in there, it sort of looks like, well, for me, I think it feels like the wind has come and swept up the leaves and the flowers, and it's, again, that sense of, fall. And I thought that was just that beautiful flow to the page, and it worked for me. So that's the method to my madness today. And just going to tuck in that one that says Smile Often. I love that colour there, and it ties in really nice. It puts that colour onto the left-hand side. And of course it's featured in the cut file because I used it to back the leaves on the cut file with, so I think that's a nice balance there. Just making sure everything is taped down. I foam mounted the little acorn because I thought that needed to be popped up because it's on the left hand side. And I tossed with the idea of some more leaves, but this is the floral ephemera now, and I looked through a lot of it and I couldn't decide on many pieces, but I did like this one because there's a lot of that more olive green on the left hand side, and I didn't have any of that on my cut file. So again, finding that balance between the colours so that everything is just so, you know, we've got to have that balance. That's important to me on my layout. So look, and already simple but so effective. The chipboard, I couldn't resist. I had to have one that said fall, of course. I love these little chipboards. They're so cute and they're perfect for so many different things. And tossing up which one to use next. There's so many good ones. That one says happy, and you know what? That's what it was. It was a happy day. It wasn't, it was just perfect for my layout. And then I'm going to use that die cut that I thought I'd use earlier and I couldn't decide on. I'm just going to tuck that in as my third one. So instead of using a chipboard for that one, but still deciding, decisions. Sometimes it is too hard, especially on clean pages. Sometimes I spend more time fussing on them than I do on the messier ones, but there we go. It's the little things. There we are. So that's my bigger embellishments and puffy stickers. Well, needless to say, I had to have some puffy stickers on there. This is what it's all about. Absolutely. On it goes. And do I want some more stickers? You betcha. Puffy stickers are amazing. Why would we not have more? And I like the idea of running just a tiny bit of journaling down that left-hand side as well. You know, we read left to right, so it makes sense that because it's a vertical design with the leaves traveling down, that we should have some little pops of journaling coming down the page. And I like that. Again, keeping with the colour palette, and look, I like that. That's, really sweet. Now, more journaling. And more stickers. There's never too much. You can never have too many stickers, right? So these are the gorgeous cardstock ones. You can see I've cut quite a few of mine out and used them already, but there's always so many that even though I have used lots, I've still got plenty more to go. So another little acorn, because I think it needs another little acorn. Why wouldn't we? All decisions again. Decisions. Where to put them? Yes, I think so. There we go. And maybe a sentiment or two. Let's see. This is where it gets tricky for me because I see all these ideas of what I like and then I change my mind. This says remember this, and I thought that was nice because again, it's in that really deep marine green. And I felt like that, it balanced the Smile Often and it balanced the leaves on the cut file, and I thought that was nice. And then, of course, we had to have this one up the top that says Cool and Crisp, and I thought that was a nice lighter green that just a little bit of interest, just cutting through things again. So it's not too same. We just need a little bit of a highlight colour there. And, time to embellish, I think. The last little finishing touch embellishments, that is. And enamel dots are a title first. Let's go with the title. And I was going to use those larger ones, but then I realised that I don't have a lot of space on my page, so I'm actually going to go with the smaller alphas. And I'm going to pop my title in right by my photo there, and my title will read Autumn Days, because obviously in Australia we don't actually call it fall, which is silly because I put fall on so many of my layouts, but it is actually called autumn here. So Autumn Days, there we go. And underneath that, where it says Autumn Days, I actually, off camera, do add some typewriter journaling on the front of my layout, which I don't normally do. I normally pop the letters on the back for my children, but this one had a nice little sweet story for my son, so it just fitted in nicely there. So yeah, and then some green enamel dots. I thought the green was that nice highlight colour against that peachy pink base, and on they go. Very simple, very, very sweet for creating. And I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I love that. It's simple, but it's really, really beautiful. And I think definitely one that you can recreate at home very easily. So thanks so much for watching. If you've got questions or comments, please don't hesitate to pop them down below. And have yourself a wonderful, happy arty days. Bye.